Hello everybody, welcome back. This is Toby with 216 Auto Restoration here in Montana. I got the El Camino all sprayed off and getting ready to color sand. Just wanted to show you a little bit of the process. I'm using a 1500 grit Trizact on my Dynabrade sander. So I even wrote on there, this is just for clear. I got one for doing body work and I got one just for clear. They're both Dynabrades. But I wet the car down pretty good, wiped it, and tried to make sure I don't have any dust on there. So I've got it wet. Here you can see that's wet. And as you seen earlier, there was a little bit of orange peel in here and some dust nibs. So I'm just gonna start right here in the center, just to give you an idea of what to look for and how this will go. Now you can really see that orange peel. Look at that right there. I'm sure if the work was over here. Once it dries up, there's little dust nibs. That's what I'm trying to get rid of. Take my spray bottle here. Just spray that bottom of the pad or spray the vehicle. Get it wet again. You can see how quickly the 1500 grit and that Dynabrade sander gets rid of that orange peel. It just cuts through that paint really quick. Kind of want to know what you're doing. You don't want to cause yourself any problems by cutting through the clear and into the paint, and then you have to repaint the whole car again. Well, not the whole car, but that whole panel. So you can see how quickly that cut the orange peel. There's some right there, but when I come back down here to where I was, this little section right here, the orange peel is gone and it is flat. So that tells you how quickly you can work with this Trizact thing rather than doing this by hand. But I'm going to give you a demonstration of how to do it by hand here also. So what I got here is my 1500 grit paper. Here's my little soft block. You can see how soft that is. It's super flexible. Right there on the sandpaper, roll the paper over it. Again, doing this one-handed, so it's not how I usually do it. I usually try to use two hands. So let me just start directly across from there. Here's a prime example right here. So this is how you would do that. You color sand it just like this by hand. And I mean, you're talking the whole complete vehicle. I just make a couple swipes, come back with my squeegee, wipe it off. You see, it's showing us the orange peel. So what we want to see, where we're at. So you can see quite a bit of that orange peel there. It's hardly noticeable with the paint all nice and shiny. And a lot of people could probably get away with it just like that. If you weren't doing a show car, you could have probably just left it just like that, rolled it out in the sun, and you can't see any of that stuff when you're sitting outside. It is very, very bright and looks very good. But here's that spot again, right there, that big nib. Squeeze the water out of this. Squeegee it. There it is. Getting there. I'm gonna dip my sandpaper down in my bucket, like that. Over. Drop it on there. You see how nice it glides along there when it's wet and it's got a little bit of that soap on it. I just take this water and I just sweep it right off onto the floor. I've got a squeegee here on my floor that I use. Swipe all my water up, pick it up, push it down the drain or out the door, wherever I'm closest to. Looks like I've just blowing out a little bit just so I can dry it quicker. You see, looks like that little nib is gone. And more orange peel down here. So there you have it. That's basically how to color sand. Like I said, I'm starting with 1500 grit. I'm going to do the complete vehicle in 1500 grit. Then I'm going to come back and do the complete vehicle with 3000. And the purpose of the 3000 is to get rid of the 1500 grit. Now you can see how dull that looks compared to this over here. Hitting with 1500 grit, it really dulled up the paint, took all that shine away from it. So when I come back with the 3000, the 3000 is going to get rid of the 1500 grit scratches, and it's also going to start to put a little bit of a polish on it. And then after I do the complete car with the 3000, I'm going to come back and I'm going to use a 5000 Trizact. And the 5000 is going to get rid of the 3000 grit scratches. And it's going to start to put a nice shine on it too. So every step that I go through, I will give you an example of what I'm talking about. And that way it can lead you guys down, hopefully, a good path to, doing this on your own vehicles. Doing inside your own garage. And you can save yourself a ton of money by doing it yourself. It's a lot of work, and it's a lot of patience, it's a lot of practice, it's a lot of mistakes and learning. But there's nothing more rewarding than going to a car show and seeing some of these vehicles that people own that you have done and saying, dang, that car won first place and I'm the one that did that. And that's a pretty good feeling of satisfaction when you see it all come together. But anyways, everybody, thank you for watching. I hope you're liking the videos. Give me some comments, suggestions, likes, dislikes, whatever, and let me know what you think. Anyways, thanks for watching again. Toby here with 216 Auto Restorations out here in beautiful Ramsey, Montana. Beautiful day out there. Okay, everybody, take care.